Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I have Christmas DIYs. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. To my returning subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for returning. And if you're here for the first time, welcome to you as well. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. So for this first one, that's the picture of the board. I removed the paper off camera. I had picked up those at Target Dollar Spot, and I gave it 2 coats of the folk art Adirondack. Those are bamboo strips that I painted with apple barrel, red apple or candy apple, and we're gonna get started with assembling these. Now why I'm showing you that is because the footage that I did where I scraped off the paper, painted the board, that got damaged. So we're starting at this place. Now, aren't this set of transfers beautiful? Oh my goodness, when I saw this, I had this in my stash. I purchased this on Amazon 2 Christmases ago. And when I saw this, I just love the vibrancy of the transfer. So I selected this one. We're going to use this one on our board. So I peeled that off. And this is like a love letter picture. It has the envelopes, the letters with the aged paper and or Christmas poinsettia and bells. So I peeled that off and placed that on the board. Now this requires elbow grease to remove the carrier sheet. It's not like the ones at the Dollar Tree where you just lightly rub and immediately it transferred. No, you need some elbow grease for this one. So once I got that on, this pack of wood laser cut words, happy holidays is what it's saying. I picked this up at Walmart the earlier part of this year when they had their post-Christmas sale. That's the best time to shop for Christmas stuff. And it's 3 in the pack, so I picked one out, placed it on my board. Now I wanted what's showing behind the words to be black, so that's why I measured that, just marked where I needed to paint black, and then I took the black chalk paint and just painted that in, dried it with the heat gun. And I did not paint the laser cut words. No, it's not necessary to paint that because you want it to blend in with the aged paper that's on our transfer. So I painted it, Mod Podged it, dried it, and now it's time to put our board down. I just used a small amount of hot glue and a lot of the wood glue. The hot glue is to make sure that it stays in place while it dries. And then now I'm going to glue on the strips. These are bamboo strips that I also picked up on Amazon. All of these will be linked in my Amazon store in the description box below. You can check that out if you're interested. So once I glued them on, I used my clamps to clamp them up, and I left this for a day to dry properly. And now it's dried, it's time to finish the embellishment. Now because the transfer was placed right in the middle, there is something at the top. I wanted something at the bottom. So I had this piece of ribbon. This is the last of it. Got this from the Dollar Tree. I scrunched it up in the middle and used a small floral wire to just wire that in the middle and dovetail the ends. Now I snipped off 2 small leaves from this bunch of mistletoe bush that I had picked up from Walmart 2 Christmases ago. So I cut off 2 of them because of course we need some greenery, right? Just glue them down, glued on the ribbon, and because I didn't want it all that flat, I kind of raised the ribbon a little bit and just tacked it down with a little dab of hot glue. Glued a bow in the middle, added the string at the back, and we're gonna call this one done. Let me know what you think about this first sign. I love the pop of red on the border, matches the poinsettia in the middle. And you'll see more of this in the final reveal. This video is a part of Everything Crafting, where we are bringing you lots of Christmas inspiration. This is hosted by Katie from Lady Red Crafting, Lisa from Our Grey House, and their guest host this month is Catherine, a perfect place to start. Now guys, I will leave these ladies' channels down in the description box below. You can check them out when you get done watching my video, as well as the playlist. Now let's jump into our second inspiration. So on one of my trips while I was out and about, I stopped in Dollar Tree and I saw these cute little snowman ornaments and I decided to grab one. I also grabbed one of these wooden laser one that says hope, and that's what we're going to be using for this one. Now this is a sign that I had used before and I'm now going to repurpose that. I painted it with 2 good coats of folk art Adirondack in white. While it is drying, I'm now going to work on my bead. Now I'm not going to do much with this. I just removed one of the beads, and these are wooden beads, look very hard and sturdy. So I just removed one, and the string that was there, I just decided to glue that right around the base, because that is going to be where I'm going to put my little snowman to stand on or glue down. So once I glued that down, I cut off the string at the top that is used for hanging. We don't need that. And his scarf was a little too wonky, so I decided to pull that apart and just fix it a little bit. Now if you want to remove this and add something else, that's quite fine, you can do that. I didn't want to do much to this except to just adjust the scarf that was a little too wonky. So I just applied a little heat, opened it, and then just glued it back to how I wanted it to look, and just trimmed up the ends of it a little bit. And we are going to set that aside, and we're now going to work on the hope sign. Now, the hope was spelled with the H-O on top of the P-E, and I just cut those apart because we want it going horizontal, not vertical. So I removed that, just cut it apart, trimmed it down, sand down the bottom so that it looks nice and neat. And because the H-O is a little bit smaller than the P-E, I needed to create a base to put that on. So I got 2 strips of bamboo, glue them together using some wood glue and a little bit of hot glue just to keep them together while the wood glue dries, and then painted them. And now that it's all dry, it's time to glue that down. But before I did that, I took some antique wax and a sponge dabber, and I'm just distressing the edge of our base. My friends, if you are enjoying the content so far, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. YouTube tells me that 73% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload new content. And now it's time to glue our pieces on our little base here. So I'm gluing down our snowman first, and he went on so snug. Then I'm gluing down the H-O on top of our base, or our raised pieces, and I used a little hot glue there. And then our P-E, and the hot glue is for instant hold and our wood glue is for lasting hold. Now that piece fell off because I did not use any hot glue on that one, and it proved to me that I needed something to hold it quickly. Thankfully, the wood glue didn't spread all the way through, so I was able to add a little hot glue there. And Christine's head was in the way. So now that is done, of course I am not done. I have these little tiny Christmas trees and made a small bow and glue that back in the middle. And now see, my thing is falling off again. And then I got these little Christmas trees in a pack from Walmart. Guys, January is the best time to buy your Christmas decoration, because after the season they are selling out everything, sometimes as low as 90% off. And for a little pop of red on that side, I added 3 little berries right in front of the Christmas trees. And then to secure it, I just placed some hot glue at the back, and our little sign is done. And this is what it looks like, my friend. I love it, love it, love it. You'll see a better angle of it in the final reveal. So for our final project, I have been using these little mushrooms that I got from Dollar General for $1. And I've been using the back side. I don't think I want to disturb the original side. I like to leave them as is sometimes. So I just removed the tag, sanded it down, gave it 2 coats of the chalk paint, and now it's dry. Now I'm going to do something different. And if you have not seen how I use the others, I will link that video right here so you can check that out. And here I'm just doing a little snowman's face, and the top part of the mushroom is going to be his hat. So I'll just let you watch to see how I do this, because it's very therapeutic and straightforward. So you'll watch to see how I'll do this, and then I'll come back at the end to give you the scriptures and the final reveal. And guys, let me jump in here real quick. If you did not see my video that I posted on Wednesday, that has mushrooms in there as well. There is also a free printable down in my description box. I will link that in this video as well. You can check that out if you want to create mushroom projects. It has some cute graphics on there for Christmas, fall, and some vintage. Go ahead and check that out when you get done watching this video. So there you have it, my friends. I think he is so cute, so cute. And we still have our fall side to use, so we have both sides. Now here is our scripture for today, and this is taken from Romans 8 verse 28. And we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose for them. For God knew his people in advance, and he chose them to become like his son, so that his son would be firstborn among many brothers and sisters. Oh, I just love the scriptures. Hope you find value in that today, and may it bless you. Guess what, guys? We made it to the final reveal. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. Let me know which one of these 3 pieces was your favorite today. I just love red. Red is my favorite color, so when I see bright red on anything, it just lights me up. So to tell you the truth, I love all of them, and I love how the plaid fabric just blends in with everything right there. But let me know which one of these was your favorite. Thank you, Katie and Lisa, for having me. Thank you, Catherine, for being their guest host. Guys, don't forget to check out their channels down below, as well as the awesome playlist. And leave me a comment down below. If you are new here, I'm happy to have you. But let me know which one was your favorite. And there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed crafting with you today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more creative projects like these. And tap that notification bell as well, so you never miss an upload. Need more inspiration? click right here for other fun DIYs. Happy crafting, stay safe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!